YouTube, what's up? We're here with another episode of SJG Outdoors. I'm your host Seth. Today we are going across town, across Rapid City, and we're going to hit up the upper side of Canyon Lake. Yesterday it rained rained about half the day actually, and today there's a nice overcast with the clouds, and my temperature gauge says it's only 73 degrees outside, so it should be pretty good fishing. So we're here right at the trailhead for the top of Canyon Lake up here. The fish hatchery is actually right down the road over there. You guys can see the lake, the main lake behind me. So what I'm using today, believe it or not, is this $30 Martin fly rod. It is 8 foot 3-piece and 5/6 weight rod. My normal fly rod I actually ended up breaking. I snagged a tree and it broke the tip off. That was an 8 foot 6 4-piece 5-weight. I really like that rod. That also was just a cheap Cabela's rod, but I caught many fish with that rod and I really liked it. So I'm in the middle of trying to get a new one, but this rod I absolutely hate. It's clunky, it's heavy, your arms hurt by the end of the day. One thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is actually stringing up your fly rod. So, like to loosen the drag, pull out some line. I keep my leaders attached when I store my rod. Some people like to take their leader off every time, and I think it's just a personal preference thing. But so when you're stringing your fly rod, going through these eyelets, I know you guys can't see very well, sorry about that. I hope the wind isn't too bad. You can still hear me okay. So when you're stringing your fly rod, it's when you get to the tip that you need to be somewhat careful. A lot of people will, I'll show you what I mean. A lot of people will come up here, unless you drop it like that, and then you have to start over. Some people will actually take their line and they'll make a loop. They'll make a loop like this, and that's what they'll put through their guides, and that makes it so that if you do let go, it usually prevents it from coming back down here. Oh, if you guys can hear that, that's our tornado sirens. That means it's noon here, and they're just testing them. So as I was saying, once you get to the tip, what a lot of people will do is they'll string through, well, I should say a lot of newer people. They'll string through, and once they get to that top eyelet, and they just start pulling down like this, and you can see it, things are catching and it'll bend your tip. What you really want to do is just pull straight out till you get to your line, then you feel free to do that. Now it's kind of a picky thing, but I have seen people start pulling down like this and it snaps their tip. And the reason that is because usually they're holding it right here or right down here or something, and they're just pulling. And fly rods, if you know anything about fly fishing, fly rods are designed to bend all the way through the rod. So that really decreases the life of your fly rod. So now that we've got all that strung up, got my Umpqua chest pack here. We will get this on, and we'll get down there and we'll do some fishing. Pick a fly. I've already seen some fish rising up there, so we'll pick a fly and some fishing done. I'm actually going to throw on a blue-winged olive, which is right there underneath my finger. And when I was here last time, we ended up pulling some fish out of here with the blue-winged olive, so we're going to do that again. Now I do know that there are some bigger fish in here, but a lot of them are pretty small. So I'm not going to be surprised if we don't catch anything but small fish, but hey, fishing's fishing, right? So I'll get my leader back up here, tie on a fly, and try to get some more fun. Yeah. There he is. Alright guys, so we just got back up from the river. We're gonna go ahead and call it a day. Could only get one today, sorry about that. Maybe I was just using the wrong flies in the wrong spot, I don't know. So tomorrow we're gonna head over to Lakota Lake, which is over up in the Black Hills by Hill City Keystone, up by Keystone, I think. So we're gonna hopefully get some good footage there tomorrow. We're gonna throw some streamers on this fly rod again. I've never fished a fly rod on Lakota Lake. Actually, this will be the first time I've ever done any still water fly fishing, so it should be pretty good. So stay tuned, look for that video. In the meantime, do me a favor, look below, give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe, comment,